Dr. Vegapunk's presence has excited everybody. One Piece Chapter 1062 spoilers will inform us extra about his nice man, and we anticipate finding solutions to many mysteries in our subsequent chapters. Everybody is worked up by these wild chapters Oda Sensei is offering us. The One Piece movie, Raid, has grossed over 15 billion yen in Japan in its 46 days. Sure, its pace has dropped considerably. However, after a month and a half its excessive degree can't be anticipated. That mentioned, we sit up for seeing if it may well attain the highest 10 best-selling films in Japan. Proper now it is positioned at 13th place. It takes 2 billion extra to get to that time. One Piece fandom is busy creating theories about Vegapunk. Someone is saying that it's a robotic alternative and therefore the quantity too is written on it. Some individuals are saying that he's the true Vegapunk and that the male model that everybody expects is definitely a robotic. And that is solely the primary of many theories. On this arc, we will unearth quite a lot of mysteries. No matter occurred in Marie Joy's may be revealed right here. Kuma and his story might lastly be revealed. Bonnie, her relationship with everybody might be the important thing to understanding quite a lot of mysteries we've contemplated prior to now. Kuma is from the revolutionary military. So why did they be part of Shishibukai? After which why did he willingly conform to turn out to be the slave of the celestial dragons? Why was Bonnie in Marie Joy's concurrently the revolutionary military? Why is he behind any of them? Many of those questions may be answered very quickly. The start of the Egghead arc is nothing wanting unimaginable. The quick introduction of the nice scientist and the shut proximity of many acquainted faces imply that this might be a really properly written arc. The One Piece Manga 1062 spoiler will present Learn One Piece 1062 Uncooked Scan launch date. Uncooked scans of One Piece 1062 are popping out on October 5, 2022. As all the time, they are going to be within the weekly Shonen Bounce journal. This would be the first problem of October. Chapter Uncooked can even be uploaded to the Shonen Bounce Plus website. Like we mentioned, there have been modifications. Usually, fanscan takes a while for translation and typesetting etc. One Piece English fanscan used to come back on Friday, however now, they're approaching Thursday. So this chapter will likely be revealed on 6 October, 2022. Discover them on Google. On October 9, 2022, we are going to get the official English scan of One Piece Chapter 1062. Will probably be accessible legally on Viz, Manga Plus websites and Shonen Bounce app. Since these are open supply for studying, we advocate that you just test them out as a substitute of the others. One Piece Chapter 1062 Learn the spoiler. The scenario has modified a bit. We've been getting spoilers and early chapter releases of late. And provided that there's a hiatus subsequent week, the One Piece 1062 spoiler will take a very long time to come back out. We ought to be affected person with them. At this level, assuming there's no rush, we anticipate a spoiler on October 5, 2022. Sure, they now come on Wednesday as a substitute of Tuesday. As quickly as we get spoilers, we'll submit them on this part for you. Until then, please be affected person. One Piece Manga 1062 Theories and Predictions. Dr. Vadai spoke to Twitter a few unusual concept. He says that this lady will not be Vegapunk. He is his creation named Sora, a sea warrior who works within the sea. Sora groups up with a reworking robotic and a seagull. One Piece 1062 manga spoilers can inform us if there may be some fact to this concept, though it appears fairly proper. What occurred to Bonnie and Luffy? On this chapter, we see that Luffy grabs Chopper simply in time to save lots of her, after which captures Bonnie as properly. Nevertheless, she screamed to see the monster. Immediately all three of them fell into the water and have become hammers. Seeing this, Jinbei instantly jumped into the ocean. He instantly rescued them and picked them up. Right here, he discovered himself in a shark assault. To keep away from this, he as soon as once more plunged into the water. At current these four are separated. They attain land and Bonnie talks to Luffy that she is Egghead, an island 500 years sooner or later. Clearly, he has some enterprise with Vegapunk. One Piece 1062 Uncooked Scan can inform extra about that. What occurred to the Struts? Having survived the shark's first chunk, Thousand Sunny instantly rushed to security. Nevertheless, the sharks began firing missiles at them. They usually intertwined. This overturned the ship, throwing all of them into the ocean. That's after they say that a unit of Vega Power 1 comes down and expels the sharks' air. Straw Hats landed safely and their ship was saved by the enormous robotic. And from the within out got here Dr. Vegapunk. They'll be acquainted within the One Piece chapter 1062 spoiler what's occurring on the marine base close by. At G14 Naval Base, Toshigi Punk is nursing youngsters from the hazard. They're too quick. Vice Admiral Dahl asks Toshigi to eliminate Helmeppo. She is sympathetic, though she sees Kobe as a Kouhai. In the meantime, Helmeppo and Hibari begged Rear Admiral Prince to raid Pirate Island. They desperately wish to take a Seraphim and save Kobe. Nevertheless, Prince Hakuinasu will not be prepared to leap into such a harmful place. Since Toshigi is right here, we anticipate to see people who smoke as properly. However, right here with Dahl and Prince, perhaps he went elsewhere. Early Reddit One Piece 1062 spoilers can inform us whether or not we'll see Smoker on this arc. His becoming a member of this arc will certainly make issues thrilling. Plus, Sword members are right here, so we will get to see what their deal is. What's Vegapunk saying? As quickly as she got here out of the enormous robotic, Vegapunk talked about screwing with the sharks. She nonetheless can't cease the primal urge from coming to the fore. Needed to scout and shoot the shark. However, ultimately, it tends to swallow up the vessels, which makes it ineffective. Nevertheless, if that's certainly the case, then the Seraphim might have their very own personalities too. One Piece 1062 Uncooked can inform us rather a lot about this explicit drawback. However, first, we'll take a look at how Vegapunk chooses to cope with pirates.